In the heart of Melody Valley, where the hills hummed and the rivers rippled with rhythm, there was a forest unlike any other. The locals called it the Whispering Woods, for if you listened closely, you could hear the trees singing soft, sweet tunes. Mia, a bright-eyed girl with wild curly hair, lived on the edge of the Whispering Woods with her grandmother. Every night, she fell asleep to the gentle lullabies of the forest. But one morning, Mia woke up to an unsettling silence. "Gran," Mia called out, rushing down the stairs, "the woods have stopped singing." Grandmother peered out the window, her wrinkled face creased with worry. "Oh dear," she murmured. "This hasn't happened since, well, not in my lifetime." Mia's curiosity was piqued. "What do you mean, Gran? What's happened to the woods?" Grandmother sat Mia down and told her a tale as old as the forest itself. "Long ago," she began, "there was a magical song that kept the woods alive and singing. But legend says that one day, the song was stolen and hidden away. Without it, the woods fell silent, just as they have today." Mia's eyes widened. "We have to find the song, Gran. We can't let the woods stay silent forever." Grandmother nodded slowly. "It won't be easy, dear. Many have tried and failed. But if anyone can do it, it's you, Mia. You've grown up with the music of the woods in your heart." With her grandmother's blessing, Mia packed a small bag and set off into the Whispering Woods. The silence was eerie as she walked deeper into the forest. The leaves hung limp on the branches, and even the usually chatty squirrels were quiet. As Mia ventured further, she came across a clearing where a group of animals had gathered. There was a wise old owl, a playful fox, a gentle deer, and a grumpy badger. "Look," hooted the owl. "A human child. Have you come to help us?" Mia nodded eagerly. "I'm here to find the lost song and bring music back to the woods." The animals exchanged glances. "We've been waiting for someone like you," said the fox, his tail swishing excitedly. "Each of us knows a part of the clue to find the lost song, passed down through generations. But we need someone brave enough to piece it all together." And so, the animals shared their clues. The owl spoke in riddles, where water falls but never splashes, where rocks grow but never age. The fox sang a snippet of a tune, la-da-da, di-di-di, follow the notes to the old oak tree. The deer stamped a rhythm with its hooves, 1 2 3, pause, 1 2, pause, 1 2 3 4. The badger, still grumpy, simply pointed north and grunted, 7 leaps for luck. Mia thanked the animals and set off, her mind whirling with the clues. She followed the sound of rushing water until she came to a waterfall frozen in time, water falling but never splashing. At its base were crystal formations, rocks that grew but never aged. Behind the waterfall, Mia discovered a hidden cave. As she entered, she heard a faint echo of the fox's tune. Following the sound, she found herself in front of an ancient oak tree growing right in the middle of the cave. Remembering the deer's rhythm, Mia knocked on the tree's trunk, 1 2 3, pause, 1 2, pause, 1 2 3 4. To her amazement, a secret door swung open in the tree's trunk. Inside was a small chamber with a pedestal, but it was empty. Mia's heart sank. But then she recalled the badger's clue. She took 7 leaps northward from the tree, and her foot struck something hard. Brushing away years of dust and dead leaves, Mia uncovered a small, ornate box. With trembling hands, she opened it to find a delicate flute made of crystal. As soon as Mia's fingers touched the flute, it began to glow softly. Instinctively, she raised it to her lips and began to play. The melody came to her as if she had known it all her life. It was the song she had heard in her dreams, the whisper of the woods distilled into pure music. As the notes filled the air, the cave began to change. The crystal formations sparkled and chimed, adding their voices to the song. The old oak tree's leaves rustled in harmony, and even the frozen waterfall seemed to ripple with the music. Emma walked out of the cave, still playing the flute. As she made her way back through the forest, an incredible transformation followed her. Flowers bloomed, leaves danced, and the animals emerged from their hiding places, adding their own sounds to the growing symphony. By the time Emma reached the edge of the woods, the entire forest was alive with music. The trees swayed and hummed, the rivers bubbled with merry tunes, and the wind whistled through the branches, carrying the song far and wide. Grandmother was waiting for Emma, tears of joy in her eyes. "You did it, my dear," she said, hugging Emma tightly. "You brought the song back to the Whispering Woods." From that day on, the Whispering Woods sang louder and more beautifully than ever before. The crystal flute was placed in a special tree house in the heart of the forest, where Emma would often visit to play it and ensure the woods never fell silent again. And so, Melody Valley lived up to its name once more, filled with the joyous music of nature, all thanks to a brave girl who believed in the magic of a song. As years passed, Emma became known as the keeper of the song. She taught other children how to listen to the woods and play the crystal flute, ensuring that the magic of the Whispering Woods would be protected for generations to come. And on quiet nights, if you listen very carefully, you might just hear the enchanting melody floating on the breeze, a reminder that music and magic are alive in the world, if only we have the courage to seek them out.